Because of fire regulations, smoking is not permitted in the theater. However, in case of emergency, exits are located in the front, sides, and rear of the auditorium. We also ask that you do not use flash photography during the performance. Due to seating limitations, switching or changing of assigned ticket seating is strictly prohibited. Again, I'd like to thank you for coming. Please ask you to return your tray tables and seats to their full upright positions. And sit back and relax and please enjoy Little Shop of Horrors.
On the 25th day of the month of September, in the early year of a decade not too long before our own, the human race suddenly encountered a deadly threat to its very existence. And this terrifying enemy surfaced, as such enemies often do, in the unseemly most innocent and unlikely of places.
What did you break this time, Krellborn?
Nothing, Mr. Mushnick.
So, she finally decides to come to work.
Good morning, Mr. Mushnick.
What morning? It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon already. Not that we had a customer. Who has customers? We have a flower shop on Skid Row.
I'm sorry.
Seymour, what is going on back there?
Very little, Mr. Mushnick.
Audrey, you better go back there and see what... Audrey? Where did you get that shiner?
Shiner?
That greasy boyfriend of yours, he's been beating up on you again?
No.
Look, I know it's none of my business, but, well, I'm starting to think he's maybe not such a nice boy.
You don't meet nice boys when you live on Skid Row, Mr. Mushnick.
I got those plans for potted gold.
Seymour, look what you've done to the inventory.
Don't yell at Seymour, Mr. Mushnick.
Hi, Audrey.
Hi, Seymour.
You sure do look radiant today.
Thank you.
Is that new eye makeup you're wearing?
I'll clean this up before any of the customers get here.
That should give you plenty of time. God, what an existence I got. Misfit employees, bums on the sidewalk. Business is lousy. My life is a living hell. And you urchins, get off the stoop. It ain't bad enough I got the winos permanently decorating the storefront. I need 6 worthless ragamuffins to complete the picture.
Oh, we ain't bothered nobody. Are we, Crystal? No, we're not, Ronette.
Well, you ought to be in school.
We're on the split shift. That's right. We went to school to the 5th grade, then we split.
So how do you intend to better yourselves?
Better ourselves. Listen, you from Skid Row. Ain't no such thing. Along goes up at 7, and you start uptown. You put in your 8 hours for the powers
go.
Downtown, where the folks are broke. You go downtown, where your life's a joke. You go downtown, where you buy a token. You go home to Skid Row, home to Skid Row.
Yes, you go.
Downtown, where the traffic don't stop. Downtown, downtown, where the hopheads walk without snow. Down on Skid Row. Uptown, you cater to a million jerks. Uptown, your messengers and mailroom clerks. Eating all your lunches at the hot dog works. The bosses take your money and they break your hearts. And uptown, they cater to a million more. Disinfect the rest of all the bathroom doors. More than tribulation afternoons on curse. And 5 o'clock is even worse.
When you go.
Downtown, where the guys are drifts.
Downtown,
Where they rip your slips.
downtown,
Where relationships are no-go.
down on Skid Row. 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 Down on Skid Row.
Poor. All my life I've always been poor. I keep asking God what I'm for, and he tells me, gee, I'm not sure. Sweep that floor, kiddo. I started life as an orphan, a child of the street, here on Skid Row. He took me in, gave me shelter, a bed, crust of bread, and a job. Treats me like dirt, calls me a slob, which I am. So I live downtown. That's your home address, you live downtown. Where your life's a mess, you live downtown. Where depression's just status quo.
Down on Skid Row.
Someone show me a way to get out of here. 'Cause I constantly pray I'll get out of here. Please won't somebody say I'll get out of here. I don't know what to get out of here. Show me how and I will, I'll get out of here. I'll start climbing uphill to get out of here. Someone tell me I still could get out of here. Someone tell Lady Luck that I'm stuck here. It sure would be swell to get out of here. Bid the gutter farewell and get out of here. I know heaven and hell to get out of here. I knew I would want to get out of here. To get out of here. People say that there's not a way out of here. I gotta get out of here.
Look at that. 6 o'clock already. We haven't sold so much as a fern. Well, I guess this is it. Don't bother coming in tomorrow.
You don't mean
You can't mean.
What don't I mean? I mean, I'm closed. Forget it. Kaput!
you can't.
Kaput! Extinct! I'm closing this God and customer-forsaken place.
Mr. Mushnick, have you ever considered that maybe what this firm needs is to move in a new direction?
What Seymour's trying to say, Mr. Mushnick, is, well, we've talked about it, and we both agree that we should. Seymour, why don't you run him back and bring out that strange and interesting new plant you've been working on? You see, Mr. Mushnick, some of these exotic plants that Seymour's been tinkering around with are really unusual. And we were thinking that maybe some of his strange and interesting plants, prominently displayed and advertised, would attract business.
I'm afraid it isn't feeling very well today.
There, now isn't that bizarre?
At least. What kind of a weirdo plant is that, Seymour?
I don't know. I think it's some kind of a fly trap, but I can't identify it in any of my books. So I gave it my own name. I call it Audrey 2.
After me?
You don't mind, do you?
No.
Well, I just thought a strange and exotic plant like this prominently displayed might, you know...
Might what? Do you have any idea how ridiculous you sound? Just because you put a strange and interesting new plant in the window, people don't just...
Excuse me, but I couldn't help noticing that strange and interesting plant. What is it?
It's an Audrey, too.
Well, I've never seen anything like that before.
No one has.
Well, where did you get it?
Well, remember that total eclipse of the sun a couple of weeks ago? I was walking through the wholesale flower district that day when I passed by this old Chinese man. Because you see, he sometimes sells me strange and exotic clippings. Because he knows, you see, that strange plants, well, they're my hobby. He didn't have anything interesting that day. So I was about to, you know, walk right on by. When suddenly, and without warning, there was this total eclipse of the sun. It got very dark, and I heard this strange humming sound, like something from another world. When the lights came back, it was just sitting there, mixed in among, you know, the zinnias. I could have sworn it wasn't there before, but the old Chinese man said that he'd sell it to me anyways. For just $1.95.
Well, that's an unusual story and a fascinating plant. Well, while I'm here, I might as well buy $50 worth of your best roses.
$50?
$50?
$50.
Yes, ma'am. Right away, ma'am.
Do you have change for 100?
No. Well, I mean, we closed the register for the day.
Well, then I'll just have to take twice as many then, won't I?
Twice as many?
Twice as many?
Twice as many.
$100. Yes, ma'am. Right away, ma'am. Audrey, please fetch this lady $100 worth of our very finest red American Beauty roses.
Thank you. Yes, sir. That is one strange and interesting plant.
Well, don't just stand there. Quick, put that, what did you call it?
Audrey 2.
Put that Audrey 2 in the window where the passers-by can see it. My God, I never would have believed it. My children, I'm taking us all to dinner.
Oh, I'd love to, Mr. Mushnick, but I have a date.
That same no good Nick? I'm telling you, Audrey, you don't need a date with him. You need major medical.
He's a professional.
What kind of professional wears a black leather jacket and drives a motorcycle?
He's a rebel, Mr. Mushnick, but he makes good money. And besides, he's the only fella I've got. Enjoy dinner. Good night, Mr. Mushnick. Good night, Seymour.
Good night. Are we still going to dinner, Mr. Mushnick?
You're not going anywhere, Krellborn. You're staying right here and taking care of this sick plant. How come it's fainting all the time?
I told you, it just wilts like this. The Audrey 2 is not a healthy girl.
Well, strictly between us, neither is the Audrey 1.
If only I knew what breed it was, what species, but it's not in any of my books.
Well, my advice to you is you better figure it out and fast. Look what this exotic little beauty did for business.
I know.
So work, Seymour. Nurse this plant back to health. I'm counting on you.
I know.
You do?
I do.
So fix. Good night.
Mr. Mushnick and Audrey just met you. But I've been going through this with you for weeks. Grow and wilt, spurt and flop. Are you sickly little plant or just stubborn? What is it that you want? What is it that you need? I've given you sunshine. I've given you dirt. You've given me nothing but heartache and hurt. I'm begging you sweetly. I'm down on my knees. Oh, please grow for plant food and water to sip. I've given you potash, you've given me zip. Oh God, how I missed you. Oh pot, how you tease. Oh please grow for me. I've given you southern exposure to get you to thrive. I pushed it back hard like I'm supposed to. You're barely alive. I've tried you at levels of moisture from desert to mud. I've given you electrolytes and mineral supplements. What do you want from me, blood? Ah! Damn flowers, damn thorns. Clumsy me. Hey, look, Chewie, you opened up. I wonder what made you do that. I think I know what made you do that. Well, I guess a few drops couldn't hurt. I've given you sunshine, I've given you rain. Looks like you're not happy, lest I open a vein. I'll give you a few drops, if that'll appease. Now please, oh please, grow for me.
Gosh, no. A genius dressing up. New breed of stuff. You're going there on this matter. God reaches. Oh, just one last question, Mr. Grant. You feeling anything special?
Special? No. It's a secret, but, well, not hard to come by.
There you go. Thank you, Captain Cox.
I'd like to remind our listeners that the Audrey 2 is on display exclusively at
The address. The address. Mention the address. Oh well, it's still great advertising. I can't believe it, it couldn't be happening. Pinch me, girls, it couldn't be happening. All of this sudden success coming out of the blue. I put a sign up right in the front window, an advertisement right in the front window. Stop in and see the amazing new plant, Audrey 2. And the really remarkable thing is that people, they do. Seymour, that twerp of a klutz, finally did something right. Audrey 2 drives him nuts. What a blessing. This wonderful plant should exist and should rake in the bucks for me hand over fist.
So how'd I do? You was great, Seymour. You sounded sexier than the Wolfman.
The address, you didn't mention the address. How many times did I tell you?
I'm sorry, Mr. Mushnick, I forgot. I was nervous. Where's Audrey? She said she'd be here.
Forget about Audrey. I've got 3 more radio interviews lined up for tomorrow. And the Skid Row Herald Examiner wants a picture.
If I had a mother, she'd be so proud.
You went over that sensation, Seymour. Who would have believed it? One day he pushed a broom, nothing in his news but gloom and doom. Then he lit a fuse and give him room. Stand inside and watch that mother blow. Explosion, bang, kaboom. Don't it go to show you never know?
Seymour, let's go.
Seymour was in a funk. He was number 0, who'd have thunk? He'd become a hero, just a punk. He was a forgotten so-and-so. Then one day,
Crash, kerplunk.
don't it go to show you never know?
Sit down, Seymour. We're gonna sing for you. All the world used to screw him. Big wham cow. Now they interview him, and they clamor to put his remarks on the air. All the world used to hate him. Now they started to appreciate him, and all because of the strange little plant over there.
Observe him, here's a chap. Everything is landing in his lap.
I just cut my hand and in a snap, something out of Edgar Allan Poe has happened.
Damn, 'cause that don't it go to show you never know?
Well, look who's here.
Hi, girls. Am I late? Did I miss it?
Sure are. And sure did.
Oh, Seymour's first radio broadcast. I wanted to cheer him on. I tried to be on time, but...
Don't tell me. You
got tied up. Oh, no, just handcuffed. A little.
Girl, I don't know who this mess is hanging out with, but he is hazardous to your health.
That's for sure. But I can't leave him.
Why not?
He'd get angry. And if he does this to me when he likes me, just imagine what he'd do if he ever got mad.
So dump the chump, get a new guy, and have him protect you.
And we got one all picked out.
A little botanical genius.
And she ain't talking about George Washington Carver.
Seymour?
Bingo!
Oh, we're just friends. I could never be Seymour's girl. I've got a past.
And who amongst us has not?
I don't even deserve a sweet, considerate, suddenly successful guy like Seymour.
This child suffers from low self-image. You have a point.
She have a problem.
I know Seymour's the greatest, but I'm dating a semi-sadist. So I got a black eye and my arms in a cast. Still, that Seymour's a cutie. Well, if not, he's got inner beauty. And I dream of a place where we could be together at last.
And what kind of place is that, honey? An emergency room?
Oh, no. It's just a daydream of mine. A little development I dream of just off the interstate. Not fancy like Levittown. Just a little street in a little suburb, far, far from urban Skid Row. The sweetest, greenest place where everyone has the same little lawn out front and the same little flagstone patio out back. And all the houses are so neat and pretty because they all look just alike. Oh, I dream about it all the time. Just me and the toaster and a sweet little guy like Seymour. A matchbox of our own, a fence of real chain link, a grill out on the patio, disposal in the sink, a washer and a dryer, and an ironing machine in a tract house that we share. Somewhere that's green. He rakes and trims the grass. He loves to mow and weed. I cook like Betty Crocker, and I look like Donna Reed. There's plastic on our furniture to keep it neat and clean. In the pine saw scented air, somewhere that's green. Between our frozen dinner and our bedtime, 9:15, we snuggle watching Lucy on our big, enormous 12-inch screen. I'm his December bride. He's father. He knows best. The kids watch Howdy Doody as the sun sets in the west. A picture out of Better Homes and Gardens magazine. Far from Skid Row, I dream we'll go somewhere that
renovation, for swabbing down and brooming, cause customers are flocking since business has been booming. We need refrigeration for our new improved display, so we're closed for renovations today.
That's right, Baron. This is the shop you heard about in the Channel 5 news. Yes, the Audrey tour is on display. Exclusively here.
We're closed for decoration, cause fortune has been smiling. So now we'll do for painting, new plumbing and retiling. We'll make a ship-shape showplace of our little shop, and then tomorrow we'll be open again.
Seymour, haven't you finished with that yet?
Well, all these Band-Aids makes it kind of hard.
Seymour, you've been getting hurt so much lately.
I know, it seems like every time I pick up the shears, I slip. We're closed for renovation, for swabbing down and brooming, cause business has been thriving since Audrey 2's been blooming. The phones have now stopped ringing with the customers who say, another bunch of peonies,
Another dozen daisies, please.
geraniums and enemies,
Forget-me-nots and fleur-de-lis.
With Gladys home deliveries on
paid in full and COVs. We're closed for renovations today.
Seymour, did you send out that order for Mrs. Shiver?
Mrs. Shiva?
Oh, Mrs. Shiver.
Mrs. Shiva, no, I forgot.
You forgot? Seymour, how could you forget an order like that? The Shivers are our most important funereal account. A big, enormous family, and they're dropping off like flies. I'm telling you right now, Krelborn, if we lose their business over this, you're finished!
You know, sometimes I think Mr. Mushnick's too hard on you.
Oh, I don't mind. He took me out of the Skid Row home for boys when I was just a little tyke. He gave me a warm place to sleep underneath the counter, and meals to eat like meatloaf and water, floors to sweep and toilets to clean, and every other Sunday off.
You know, I think you ought to raise your expectations, Seymour. Now that we're getting successful, I mean, why don't you start with some new clothes? What with all the interviews and photo sessions, a big, important, experimental botanist like yourself has to look the part.
I'm not a very good shopper, Audrey. I don't have good taste like you.
Well, I could help you pick things out.
You could?
Sure,
You'd go shopping with me?
sure,
You'd be seen in a public place with me? Like a department store?
sure.
Tonight?
Oh, I'd love to, but, I have a date. Well, but I'd like to go with you another time.
Sure, I'll pencil you in.
Gee, I'll bet you've got a lot of dates now, huh?
Well, not dates exactly, but a lot of garden clubs have been calling and asking me to give lectures.
Gee.
Imagine me giving a lecture. I never even finished grade school.
Oh, that doesn't matter. You have life experience.
Some experience. I've never even flown in an airplane.
Me neither.
Well, I've never eaten a fancy dinner at Howard Johnson's.
Me neither.
Well, I've never ridden a motorcycle.
Oh, it's no big deal. And besides, it's dangerous.
It is?
Extremely dangerous. Gee, I better go fix my face. My date will be here in a minute.
Pardon me, ladies. Which way to 1313 Skid Row?
I'm afraid that information's gonna cost you $1.
Hey, no problem. There you go.
It's right over there. But if you're like the thousands of others flocking down to see the Audrey too, you better come back to Mom, man. The shop is closed today. Oh, a Casella.
Now look, ladies, I ain't here to buy posies. I'm here to pick up my date.
Your date?
You were by any chance talking about a girl with a black eye and suffer other medical problems?
Well, you know, sometimes... Whoa, whoa! Ladies, please, truce, I'm friendly. You want some nitrous oxide?
Why don't you get lost by Talent's brains? The last thing Audrey needs is more of your kind.
Now, ladies, please, my kind's a nice kind. I'm not a monster.
Yeah, what else would you call it?
More of an occupational hazard.
Say what?
You see, girls, My line of work requires a certain fascination of human pain and suffering. Whoa, this stuff is great. Allow me to explain. When I was young and just a bad little kid, my mama noticed funny things I did. Like shooting puppies with a BB gun. I poisoned guppies, and when I was done, I found a pussycat bashing its head. That's when my mama said,
What did she say?
she said, my boy, I think someday you'll find a way to make a natural tendency. Hey, you'll be a dentist.
You'll be a dentist.
Have a talent for causing great pain. Some be a dentist.
Some be a dentist.
For a pay and to be inhumane.
Inhumane.
It's it's wrong for the priest to do. And teaching was to just get less. The son be a dentist.
You'll be a success.
It's girls, the leader of the class. What? Oh my God! He's a dentist and he'll never be any good.
But once I teach them by the mark, you decide, oh, that hurts. I don't know.
Hey, shut up! Open wide, here I come! I am your dentist.
Goodness gracious.
I enjoy the career that I picked.
Love it.
I am your dentist.
Goodness gracious.
And I get off on the pain I inflict.
Really love it.
I will start extracting those molars. You girls will be screaming like holy rollers. I know it may cause my patients distress. Somewhere in heaven above me, I know my mama's proud of me. 'Cause I'm a dentist and a success. You say ah. You say ah. You say ah. Now spit.
Fine, thanks, but the shop's closed. You're really gonna have
Whoa.
to.
Hey, that's that plant they were talking about on the radio, right? What do you call it?
Audrey, too.
That's a cute name. Catch it. Nice plant. Big.
Thanks a lot. I raised it myself, but you're
Say
really
some
gonna...
kind of new species or something, right?
Well, that's what they tell me, but the shop's closed, and I really can't have you here now. You're gonna...
This is my boyfriend, Seymour Orvin Scrivello. DDS.
Let me tell you something, kid. You raised this thing, right?
Yeah?
Well, if I were you, I sure as hell wouldn't keep it under a barrel on a skid row jump like this. This green avocado here could be your ticket to the stars. You take this to any florist shop in town, you name the price. Hell, someone make you a goddamn partner to get their hands on this.
I don't care. I like it here.
Oh, come on, man.
Seymour's very loyal.
Is somebody talking to you?
Oh, no. Excuse me.
Excuse me, what?
Excuse me, doctor.
That's better. I'm telling you, kid, this thing here, it's a big green gold mine. You get your ass out of this stuff and take that plant with you. What? We should need skid row florist. It's like a joke. You hear me talking?
I hear you.
He is.
Shouldn't we be leaving now? Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry, what?
Sorry. Doctor, I'm sorry, doctor.
Well, you got a train mixed up. My bike's outside, and I gotta go, so, you think about what I said, Scout. You hear me? You think about it.
All right, think about it.
Think about it. All right, dolls, you got those handcuffs?
They're right in my bed.
Let's go! Come on, move!
He'll think about it. He'll think about it.
No wonder she's so unhealthy. He's enough to make you sick.
God in him will know the kid just said he'd mull it over.
I don't like that guy. You should hear the way he talks to Audrey.
If he left me, if Seymour left me, why then I'd be right back where I started, which was broke and starving.
Someone as good and sweet and her deserves a prince, not a sadistic creep.
Close to bankrupt.
What a louse.
He said befuddled and bereft. That's what I'd be if Seymour left.
He's a disgrace to the dental profession.
Seymour.
Sir?
Seymour. How would you like to be my son? How would you like to be my own adopted boy? I never liked him much before, but count the cash that's in the drawer. I've got no choice, I'm much too poor, say yes.
What for?
Seymour, I want to be your dad. I want to see you climbing up my family tree. I used to think you left a stench, but now I see that you're a mensch, so I'm proposing be my son. Mushnik and Son sounds great. 3 words with the ring of fate. So say you'll incorporate with me. A florist dream come true. Mushnik and his boy chick you. What business we'll do for FTD? How about it, Seymour, be my son? Just say the word, I'll have my lawyers on the phone.
Now, Mr. Mushnik, don't be rash. You always said that I was trash.
Oh, I was joking.
Sir, I'm joking.
Excuse the physical expression of my pride, of the sweet paternal Michigas I've held up inside.
Gee.
So?
Well.
Well? You? Go ahead and say it, Seymour. Tell me that you will.
Gee, I'd really like to.
Well, I'll hold my breath until...
All right. You win. I'll be your son.
Hooray, I win. He'll be my son.
From the papers that I've touched, I really am. And someday when you're 83, I'll let you come move in with me.
You swear?
I promise.
What a son. Mushnik and Son. That's that.
Officially on your brat.
Consider the matter closed and done. Now to the world, let's stick our senior and junior shtick.
Through thin and through thick.
Through sloppy and slick.
So come kiss me quick.
Please don't make me sick. Mushnik and Son.
I'm his son. I'm his son. Sudden changes surround me. Lady Luck's come and found me. Thanks a million for doing the magic you do. Thanks to you, sweet Petunia. Mushnik's taking a junior. And someday when I own this whole shop, I'll remember I owe it to you. So what if I've been on the anemic side lately? Who cares if I've been suffering some spells of dizziness and lightheadedness? It's all been worth it, Julie, old pal. I'm getting kind of hungry, so I'm gonna run down to Schmendrick's and get myself a bite to eat. I'll see you in the morning. Oh, just give me a couple more days and then we'll start it on the left hand again, okay?
Feed me.
I beg your pardon?
Feed me.
Tui, you talked, you opened your trap and said,
Feed me, Cromwell, feed me now.
I can't.
I'm starving.
Look, maybe I could get a little more out of this one, but...
I need food.
I know, but you can't get blood from a stone.
More.
What do you want me to do, Tui? Slit my wrists? How about I go down to the corner and get you some nice, rare roast beef?
Must be blood.
Tui, that's disgusting.
Must be fresh.
I don't want to hear this. Does it have to be human? Does it have to be mine? Where am I supposed to get it?
All night long. That's right, boy. Feed me all night long. Cause if you feed me Seymour, I can go big and strong.
Look, you're a plant weak blood. How am I supposed
supposed to keep on feeding? You kill people?
I'll make it worth your while.
What?
You think this is all coincidence, baby? The sudden success around here? Your adoption papers?
Look, you're a plant, an inanimate object.
Does this look inanimate to you, Paul? If I can talk and I can move, who's to say I can do anything I want?
Like what?
Like the little bow, like so you get everything your secret reason heart desires. Like a Cadillac doll, or the shop, or Jack Paul. I want a day, tell you more, you wanna get it. I'd like to be a big deal, dining out forever meal. I'm the plan, make it all real, you wanna get it. I'm your genie, I'm your friend, I'm your lady. Take the chances, keep the end. You're the kind of eat, the kind of radar, see, the kind of thing you need, cause I swear. Come on, Seymour, don't be a putz. Let's be your lover, so we're all keep nuts. Your little dignity with the stars, okay?
I don't know. I've got so many strong reservations. Do I go and perform mutilations?
You didn't have nothing till you met me. Come on, kid. What'll it be? Money? Girls? One particular girl. How about that Audrey? There must be someone between 86 real quiet like and get me some lunch. How about a room at the Ritz, wrapped in veil and covered in bits? A little looking for a queen of yours that's in your game.
Gee, I'd like a Harley machine,
Now you're
going round like I'm a sheep,
Yeah.
making all the guys on the corner turn green.
Go get it. Well, and if you wanna be proud, then you really got to justify. Take a breath and look around. A lot of us deserve to die.
Wait a minute. That's not a very nice thing to say.
But it's true, isn't it?
I don't know anyone that deserves to get chopped up and fed to a hungry plant.
Sure you do.
Stupid woman! Freaking
I'm sorry, Doctor.
Oh, just get the hell in there and pick the goddamn
Yes,
sweater.
Doctor, right away, Doctor. Oh, hi, Seymour. I left my sweater here before.
Come on, move it, you slut! You leave this freaking day and forget your goddamn sweater! Christ, if your head weren't screwed on!
All right, that hurt.
Move it!
If you wanna rationale, it isn't very hard to see. Stop it, think it over now. The guy's all the time way food to me. The guy's all the time way food to me. The guy's all the time way food to me.
You don't have to treat her raw.
Nobody knows my soul.
You need blood and he's got more than enough.
I need blood, it's got more than enough. I need blood, it's got more than enough. So go get it. Oh yeah! Open wide! Next!
I guess that's me, Dr. Scribello.
Do you have an appointment?
No, Seymour Krelborn. We
Oh,
met
that's right, the guy with the plans.
Right.
And the band-aids.
Right.
And the gun.
Right.
Why are you pointing a gun? Me, Seymour?
Well,
Are you a little nervous about seeing the dentist?
Well, no, I'm not.
Now,
I'm
it's
not
only gonna
nervous,
hurt a
really.
little.
Well, I'm not here for examination.
Of course you need
No,
examination.
no,
Say ah.
No, no.
Say ah!
Oh!
Oh my God, kid! Your mouth's a mess! You got cavities! You got plaque! You're impacted! You're abscessed!
I am?
You're gonna need a complete oral examination. What about we just start with that wisdom tooth? What do you say we just rip that little bugger right out?
I gotta go. I gotta go.
Now, Seymour, there's always time for dental hygiene. Seymour, have you ever seen the results of a neglected mouth? Look, Krellborn, one day this could happen to you. Jesus. Unless I'll take immediate action. Now let's get started.
What about the Novocaine?
Now that dulls the senses. Oh, come on.
But it'll hurt.
Only till you pass out. Open wide.
What's that?
That's the drill, see?
It's rusty.
It's an antique. They don't make instruments like this anymore. Sturdy. Heavy. Dull. Oh, I'm really gonna enjoy this. Oh, I'm really gonna enjoy this one. In fact, I think we'll need some gas for this.
Gas?
Nitrous oxide.
I thought you weren't gonna give me any. Well, now
Oh,
I
no.
need it.
Seymour, the gas isn't for you. It's for me. You see, I really enjoy my line of work, and I find that a little giggle as before I get started really helps me enhance my pleasure quite a bit. In fact, I think I'm gonna use my special gas mask for this one. You stay right there, Seymour. I'll be right back.
Now, do it now. While he's gassing himself to a palpable stupor, the timing's ideal and the moment is super. To ready and fire and blow the sick bastard away. Now, do it now. Just a flicker of pressure right here on the trigger, and Audrey won't have to put up with that pig for another day. Now, for the girl. Now, for the plant. Now, yes, I will. But I can't.
Oh boy, Seymour, I'm really fine now. Well, I guess I had just about enough of this stuff. I'm gonna just take this mask off. Oh, my mask, it's stuck. Jesus Christ, I could have asphyxiated myself in here. You gotta help me get it off, Seymour.
Well.
Well? He says, well? Look, kid, I don't think you understand. Don't be fool if I should giggle like a sappy, happy dope. It's just the gas. Got me high. But don't let that fact deceive you. Any moment I could die. Though I giggle and I chortle, bear in mind I'm not immortal. Why this whole thing strikes me funny, I don't know. Cause it really is the right way to go.
What we have here is an ethical dilemma. Let's hope in the past can be done. Stand a prayer to the gun is never fired. But the way it's been fired, I get off the guy by sitting in the chair. What we have here is a tricky for a problem. So I help him with the mask and let him go from like a bear. Couldn't shoot him when I tried, with the face on my side. I get off the guy with simple laissez-faire.
Oh, Seymour! It's just the gas! It turns me on! I don't let my mirth deceive you. Any moment I'll be gone! Oh, my vital signs are failing because I'm really, it's difficult to catch my breath! Are you dumb? Or hard of hearing? Or relieved? My end is nearing. Are you satisfied? I've left myself too.
Death.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Little Shop Orchestra.
one.
Till 6 o'clock.
First century.
No, 6.
Yellow. Her
6
Phoenix.
o'clock.
Not
Yes.
unless you've seen it recently when she's
That-
got amazing
yes.
multicolored
Yes,
wardrobe.
no,
Rose
thank
paper
you.
floors. Over 6 feet
No,
tall.
thank
Oh, yes,
you.
ma'am.
Yes, all right, thank you. Goodbye.
You won't believe it. You simply won't believe it. Here it is.
Hello, Mushnick and Sons. Please go first. Please hold. Audrey will be right there.
Mushnick and Sons. Give Rose paper floors. Oh, yes, sir. Funerals are our specialty.
Urgent.
Dahlias, magnolias, hepaticas, and gorgeous gladiolas.
Oh, here's $10.
Yes. Oh,
Audrey, I'm late for my lawyers. Tell Seymour to see the corner against his wolf band.
okay. Mushnick and Son, can you hold? Mushnick and Son, can you hold? Seymour, can you help me with these phones?
Oh, sure. Mushnick and Sons' favorite Skid Row florist. How can I help
You
you?
were saying. Flowers for a prong corsage.
Flowers for an entourage.
Flowers to the funeral home.
Leaving from St. Andrew's Roman Catholic Church at 9th and Vine.
$40 hold the line.
They'll be there in the morning.
Fine.
First thing in the morning.
Can you hold the Rose Bowl? Seymour, the Rose Bowl. You know that big inflated estimate we wrote for the Rose Bowl. Well, it's the Rose Bowl. Seems they want to buy the flowers here for every single float.
Mushnick and Son, please hold. It's just as the plan foretold. It's business like who'd have ever guessed.
Mushnick and
That was
Son,
me.
please wait.
That was me
The business
on
is
Channel 3.
So why am I feeling so depressed?
I get free tickets to the game.
7,000 boutonnieres, carnations, or the yellow roses.
Please, I've only got 2 ears. Allergic to chrysanthemums?
Hollyhocks are hard to hear. Which ones would your wife
Were you
prefer?
waiting long? I'm sorry, sir. One moment and I'll get her for you.
Seymour, that reporter.
Her, I thought we finished yesterday.
She wants another interview. Said to bring the plan with you.
Audrey, it's a new account.
Sorry, that's the right amount.
Daisies only come in white.
Sir, I'm too worn out to fight.
Sorry, those are out of stock.
Seymour, look, it's 6 o'clock.
Call back in the morning, will you?
Call back in the morning, won't you?
Call back in the morning, can you?
Call back in the morning, thank you. Call back in the morning. What a day, what a day. Seymour, do you mind locking up for me? I'm all in.
Oh, Audrey, I've got something I want to show you.
Oh, but can't it wait till tomorrow?
Oh, it won't take long. I've been shopping for that new wardrobe like you told me. And, well, you see, well, just hold on a second and don't peek. Be there in a minute. Oh, you're going to love this, Audrey. All right. Ta-da. What do you think?
Seymour!
Oh, you don't like it.
I don't know.
I'll take it off. I'll take it back. I'll burn it. I only bought it to impress you. That's all I ever meant to do.
Oh, I don't know what's come over me. I guess I've been a little under the weather lately.
Oh, it's that Orin, isn't it? You've been down in the dumps ever since his mysterious disappearance. You miss him, don't you?
Miss him? I never felt so relieved as when they told me he'd vanished. It was like a miracle. Not to mention all the money I've saved on Epsom salts and Ace bandages.
Well, what's wrong then?
I feel guilty, I guess. I mean, if he met with foul play or some terrible accident of some kind, then it's partly my fault, you see. Because secretly, I wished it.
Oh, don't worry yourself one moment about that creep, Audrey. There are lots of guys that would give anything to go out with you. Nice guys.
I don't deserve a nice guy, Seymour.
Audrey, that's not true.
You don't know the half of it. I've led a terrible life.
Audrey, don't.
I deserved a creep like Orin Scrivello. Dee Dee, yes. You know where I met him? In the gutter.
The gutter?
The gutter. It's a night spot. I used to work there on my nights off when we weren't making much money. I'd put on cheap and tasteless outfits, not nice ones like this. Low and nasty apparel, and I'd...
Audrey, you've got nothing to be ashamed of. You're a very nice girl, and I always knew that you were. Underneath the bruises and the handcuffs, you know what I saw? I saw a girl that I respected. A girl that I still do. Lift up your head, wash off your mascara. Here, take my Kleenex, wash that lipstick away. Show me your face, clean as the morning. I know things were bad, but now they're okay. Suddenly, Seymour is standing beside you. You don't need no makeup, don't have to pretend. Suddenly, Seymour is here to provide you sweet understanding. Seymour's your friend.
Nobody ever treated me kindly. Daddy left early. Mama was poor. I need a man and I'd follow him blindly. He'd snap his fingers, me, I'd say sure. Suddenly Seymour is standing beside me. He don't give me orders. He don't condescend. Suddenly Seymour is here to provide me sweet understanding. Seymour's my friend.
Tell me this feeling can last till forever. Tell me the bad times are clean washed away.
It's still strange and frightening for losers like I've been. It's so hard to say. Suddenly Seymour,
Suddenly, Seymour,
purified me.
he purified you.
Suddenly Seymour,
Seymour, yes you can.
be more the girl that's inside me.
With sweet understanding.
Sweet understanding.
Sweet understanding.
Sweet understanding.
Sweet understanding. Seymour's your
So, it seems the plot is thickening among my employees.
Mr. Daddy.
Don't you Mr. Daddy me, Krellborn. Audra, I wonder if you'd excuse Seymour and me for a minute. Perhaps you'd like to go visit your dentist friend.
That's not nice. You know he's disappeared, Mr. Mushnick.
Oh, that's right. He did, didn't he? Well, forgive me, boychick.
Seymour, what's he talking about? What's he doing?
Why don't you go home like Mr. Mushnick said? I'll catch up with you later. I'll call you if that's okay.
Of course it is. Good night, Seymour.
Thanks.
Good night, Mr. Mushnick.
Little red dots all over the floor.
You sure are acting strange, Mr. Mushnick.
Well, I had a pretty strange afternoon, Seymour. After my lawyer's appointment, I was called down to the police station.
The police?
That's right. It seems they're making a routine investigation into the disappearance of this motorcycle dentist. And when they did, it seems that they found the Mushnick Skid Row florist bag in his office.
What's that supposed to mean?
That's exactly what I asked myself, Seymour. And then I began to think about certain things I've been noticing around here lately. Little red dots all over the linoleum.
I spilled some Hawaiian punch and it's stained.
Awfully hard to keep things clean around here, isn't it, Seymour? Especially since they only collect our garbage once a month.
What's that have to do with anything? Where are you going?
If you want to get rid of something in a hurry, it's best not to dispose of it on Skid Row.
What are you talking about?
This! A dentist uniform!
He's got your number now.
I saw it last week and I didn't think twice.
He knows just what you
And
done.
the little red dot seemed innocent enough.
You got nowhere to
But now I catch you hugging the dentist's girlfriend.
You got nowhere to run.
Well, it begins to look like a motive.
He knows your life of crime.
Once he's out of the way, you move in. Is that it?
I think it's so
I'm innocent. I'm innocent. I'm innocent.
Well then, Seymour, how do you explain this?
Oh, a picture of a baseball cap.
Your baseball cap, Seymour. The police found it in Scrivello's office and they asked me if I could identify it.
Did you?
No. They don't suspect you at all, Seymour. Then again, they don't know about the dots, the uniform, the girlfriend.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
Then come with me to the police and tell them that.
He's got his back so free.
Just so my conscience will rest easy.
You know he's on the train.
If you don't go, I'll have to tell them myself.
Gonna turn you in.
Now, will you come?
They're gonna put you in jail.
All right, I'll go.
He's got
I'll
the
go.
goods in
All right, I'll lock up. We'll head over.
All set for supper time. Come on. Think about all the talking. Come on. Come on. Ain't no time for squibbish. Come on. We're on all my sports. When it's gone, the world will be yours.
All right, Seymour, let's go.
Don't you want me to collect the day's receipts so we can take them to the bank in the morning?
You put them in the safe, didn't you?
No.
But why not?
I forgot the combination.
Seymour, that's thousands of dollars. Where is it?
In the plant.
In the plant.
Yeah, I figured no burglar would ever think to look for it in there.
The money's inside the plant.
Yeah.
So how am I supposed to get it?
Knock?
Knock.
Yeah.
Can we have your autograph? We saw you on Channel 5 News. You look so handsome. And you're gonna be so rich.
Please, girls, not now.
Is it true the author chooses to be the grand marshal for the Rose Bowl? Is it true the shop is decorated in senior prom?
It's all true, ladies. Now, please.
There's another hot shot looking for you, Seymour, from uptown. He's been asking all over. Where can he find you? You're famous, Seymour.
Is that him, girls?
That's him, Mr. Bernstein.
Well, thank you very much. Seymour, oh, sweet, honey, baby, pussycat.
Do I know you?
Of course not, but you're gonna be happy when you do. Sweet, doll-faced, bubble love. Hey, Seymour Crow, you prince, you. My name is Bernstein, I'm with NBC. I came down here to convince you to do a weekly TV show for me. Silly Mary's first homecoming program. We'll make a bitch and a hazel sword. Seymour Krellborn's gardening tips. We'll make a mint and a hazel sword.
I see the beach out in Paris. You know the book doesn't lie. He's got a crush on Paris. He's such a man as a boy.
Please, girls, I don't want to see anyone else today.
My darling, my precious, my sweet, sweet thing. I'm so delighted to make your acquaintance. Sweetie, Seymour, cutie, baby doll. I'm like a one of you lover. I'm sure you know me, the editor's wife. We want your face on the cover of the December 3rd issue of Life. Yes, the front of Life magazine. That's an honor we so seldom grant. I'll send someone down and say Thursday. Shots of you and your beautiful plants.
Said that he shall inherit. You know the book doesn't lie. He's not a question of merit. Because the man is a boy. They say that he's gonna get it. And you're a big little guy. You know the maker gonna get what's coming to him by and by.
Isn't this great, Seymour? You're gonna make it straight to the top. How did you do it? Here he is, sir, the incredible Seymour Crowborn, owner of the fabulous Audrey 2, America's most amazing and largest unidentified plant.
So this is Seymour Crowborn. We've been trying to reach you, baby. Have your phones been busy? Did you get our telegram?
I don't think
Well,
so.
it's a great thing I came down in person. I'm pleased to meet you, kid. Skip, snip. William Morris, agency. Forget the cable we sent you. It's nice to meet me. The pleasure is yours. Now that my firm represents you, we'd like to book you on lecturing tours. College, campus, Rotary Club. The kind of bookings my office can do. Show the plinth and talk, answer questions. It's educational, lucrative too.
My future starting, I've got to let it. Stick with that pledge, my bank account will thrive. What am I saying? No way, forget it. It's much too dangerous to keep the plant alive. I take these offers, that means more killing. Who thought success would come with a messy, nasty strings? I sign these contracts, that means I'm willing to keep on doing bloody awful evil things. No, no, there's only so far you can bend. No, no, this nightmare must come to an end. No, no, you've got no alternative, Seymour, oh boy, the way we go be broke again and unemployed. The only solution, it can't be avoided, the vegetable must be destroyed. But then there's Audrey, lovely Audrey. If life were tawdry and impoverished as before, she might not like me, she might not want me. Without my plan, she may not love me anymore.
They say the meek shall inherit.
Where do I sign?
Doesn't lie.
Right on the
It's not a question of merit.
Got over
Because the man is a lie.
Coffee's
Make a boy to be swearing. Because his factory lies. You know the meek are gonna get what's coming to them. You know the meek are gonna get what's coming to them. You know the meek are gonna get what's coming to them.
Lay off, Chewie. Can't you see I'm busy?
Tough tick.
Watch your language.
Grub.
Look, I'm writing this speech. It's all about you. If you don't give me some peace and quiet, I'll tell him the truth.
Don't get cute with me. I made you, and I can break you.
Go ahead. You think it's easy living with the guilt?
Aw, cut the crap and bring on the meat.
Meat! If you'd only eat meat. If you'd only touch a mouse or some flies. But no, you're so damn particular.
Come on, Crowboy. Feed me. I ain't eaten Smushnick, and that was a week ago.
Look, all I ask is that you hold over till the Life magazine people come tomorrow morning. They'll snap the pictures and then...
And then you'll find me somebody?
Then you'll never go hungry again. I promise.
Chow time, Crowboy! Food! Feed me food!
I can't take it anymore. Stop that squealing. Shut up, please. Just shut up, please. Shut up!
Seymour, what's the matter with you?
It's the matter with me. Don't you think I know it needs food? Don't you think I know if I don't feed it soon it's gonna die? I'm just trying to think of something, some way, someone. Oh.
You're hysterical. What's the big deal about a little plant food? I think running this place all by yourself is too much for you. When did Mr. Mushnick say he'd be back?
What?
You know, in that note you told me he left you. The one that said he was going out to his sister's house in...
Czechoslovakia. Mr. Mushnick might not be back for a very long time.
Oh.
Audrey, could I ask you something?
Anything.
Let's just suppose for a minute that there never was any Audrey 2. That I was just a nothing again. A nobody. Would you still like me?
I'd still love you, Seymour.
Then it's settled.
What's settled? A gun?
And bullets, and rat poison, and an axe. Tomorrow morning, once Life magazine snaps that picture, you know who bites the dust!
Seymour!
Right! Now snap the photo. I'll be famous. I'll take that job on TV, and then we'll live a nice, quiet, normal life together. No more night feedings, no more squealing for blood!
What night feedings? What blood? I don't get it, Seymour. Bullets, guns, rat poison. You're scaring me.
Audrey, there's nothing to be afraid of. Oh, we'll move to that nice little development that you've always dreamed of. We'll move far, far away from here. And we'll live happily ever after, I promise. Nice little house, nice little car, and no plants. No plants at all.
You're talking so peculiar, Seymour.
I'll explain it all to you in the morning, but just go now, please.
I can't leave you in this condition.
Don't worry about me. Don't worry about anything.
Feed me.
Under no circumstances.
Feed me.
I will not. So stop asking.
Feed me.
Look, I can't take it anymore. I'll go down to the corner and get you some nice, fresh sirloin. Now, maybe that'll hold you over till tomorrow morning. Look.
No way.
It's my final offer. Yes or no?
It's better than nothing.
Good, fine, great. But don't you think you're getting any dessert?
I couldn't sleep. I took a Sominex, but voices in my head kept saying, go to Seymour, talk to Seymour. I drank some tea, but gee, the feeling wasn't gone. Seymour, sweetheart, tell me, darling, what's been going on?
Hey, little lady, hello.
Who said that?
You're looking cute as can be.
Is somebody in there?
You're looking mighty sweet.
Seymour.
No, it ain't Seymour, it's me.
Oh my God!
Your friendly Audrey 2. This plan is talking to you.
I don't believe it.
Believe it, baby, it talks.
Am I dreaming this?
No, and you ain't in Kansas neither.
Something's very wrong here.
Relax and go with it, doll. Do me a favor, will you, sweetheart?
A favor?
I need me some water in the worst way. Look at my branch. I'm a goner, honey. Come on and give me your drink.
I don't know if I should.
Little lady, be nice.
You just want water, right?
Sure do, I'll drink it straight.
Your branches are dry,
Don't need no glass and no wine.
I'll get the can.
Don't need no twist of line. And now it's supper time.
Here you go.
Relax, sweetheart. It'll be here. Come
Audrey, don't die. Please don't die. I need you.
You know, the plant just said the strangest thing just now. It said that Orrin and Mr. Mushnik were already inside.
It's true. I did it. I fed them to it.
And that's what made it so big and strong and you so famous?
I've done terrible things, Audrey, but not to you. Never to you.
But I want you to.
What?
When I die, which should be very shortly, I want you to give me to the plant so it can live to bring you all the wonderful things you deserve.
You don't know what you're saying.
Oh, but I do. It's the one gift I can give you. And if I'm in the plant, then I'm part of the plant. So in a way, we'll always be together. You'll wash my tender leaves. You'll smell my sweet perfume. You'll water me and care for me. You'll see me bud and bloom. I'm feeling strangely happy now, contented and serene. Oh, don't you see? Finally, I'll be somewhere that's green.
There he is, Mr. Martin. He's right in there.
Thank you, Doug. Wait for me. Krellborn? Seymour Krellborn?
Leave me alone.
Patrick Martin, licensing marketing division, World Botanical Enterprises. I've got a gilt-edged proposition for you, boy.
I'm not interested.
Let me explain in more detail. It's a very simple licensing deal. We take leaf cuttings, develop little Audrey 2s, and sell them to florists across the nation. Pretty soon, every household in America will have one. I got a truck waiting out back for some pots. If you don't mind, we'll start to take cuttings right now. Imagine, boy, Audrey 2s everywhere. With the right advertising, this could be bigger than hula hoops.
Bigger than hula hoops.
Much bigger.
Thousands of you. Every household in America eating. That's what you had in mind all along, isn't it?
No shit, Sherlock.
We're not just talking about one hungry plant here. That's world conquest.
And I wanna learn here.
You're a monster and so am I.
Me.
You egg. The only thing I ever loved.
Too bad.
Take that! And that! And that! And that! And that!
Get off, Krellborn.
Rat poison! Eat it! Eat it! Eat it!
Give up your mind.
You may be tough on the outside, but on the inside, I'll hash you to bits. Open up! Open up!
Mr. Krellborn? Mr. Krellborn? Okay, girls. All you have to do is snip off some of the smaller leaves and replant them in these pots. The truck's waiting out back.
Open the van, boys. We're ready to start loading.
Subsequent to the events you have just witnessed, similar events in cities across America, events which bore a striking resemblance to the ones you have just seen, began
$490.
520.
490.
520.
Next thing you know, the production, the whole thing comes to a complete halt. Because Dave and Steve aren't talking.
In fact, Steve's stunt double and my stunt double also were not talking to each other.
Maybe it's that time, you know, I believe Dave slept with my wife.
It never happened. It never could have happened, nor is this the kind of thing I would have done. Absolutely not.
I don't even know that they know each other. It's just something I've carried around with me, really for no reason.
Okay, I nailed her. Twice.
Cut.
Because it is my show, it was my responsibility to hold out, to offer to him an olive branch just for the sake of the work.
I took that cracker and cheese and swallowed them along with our problems.
Idiots.
And the tension just lit.
Perfect.
That was very nice.
How did you feel about the laugh?
I like the laugh a lot. I think we got it like 3 times. We got it right.
No, I loved it.
Yeah,
It
but
was
your setup, it was so beautiful. You set up. You hit it. You hit it.
You
hit it for
were
me.
perfect. And the
this
money,
is like tennis. You can't play alone.
the money,
520.
490.
Okay, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
I'll do it for 520.
How about 490?
Done.
All right.
The magic was back.
Steve and Dave were back.
I knew I was ready.
He was ready to be a guest.
I can't thank you enough again. Steve Martin, ladies and gentlemen. Good luck with the film, Steve. Happy holidays. We'll be right back.
And you can see they're really in there mixing it up. Yeah. Actually touched each other. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the thought I just had, actually. What better way to rating success than to show an endangered species fighting for its life? Yeah. Well, actually, you go, but it works for ratings. We did it on the night of November 24th when we had a rare North American manatee run through a field of landmines just for ratings. Take a look at this clip. It was some night. The manatee's fine. Why can't we get a better manatee costume?
Well, what I like is that we had a man kissing a dog, a drunk giving birth to a baby, and people were going, oh, for
About
a big
the-
stuffed costume.
It looks like the Grimace. All right. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, sex and sensationalism aren't the only things that sell. Action is also really popular with audiences, so we took a tip from Hollywood and we added a new feature to our show called Action Thursdays. Liz, show them the clip from that night. That was something. Well, folks, we got a great show for you tonight, don't we, Andy?
We sure do, and let's just make it an easy one for my sake, okay? Because, you know, I'm 2 days away from retirement.
Oh, that's right. Any special plans?
I'm just going to sail to Barbados and take it easy.
Wow, how I envy you. Our first guest tonight is my favorite local weatherman. Boy, I mean, we had a great tweet, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. It worked perfectly. And
I got shot 10 times in the month of November. Yeah.
Just walk it off, Andy. Walk it off. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, very funny man, Michael Moore is going to be with us. You don't want to miss it. Stick around. Movie with Dracula Dead and Loving It.
Loving it, yes.
Okay. All right. You have to do that every time you say the title of the movie?
Dead and loving it.
Very
yes,
nice.
I do.
That
I didn't
helps
know
sell
I did. Well,
okay.
it does.
It's very attractive.
Thank you.
Let me ask you, this movie, it's a Mel Brooks movie. I would think this is actually a much coveted part. This must be a part that people are after. How'd you get this?
Actually, in this movie, he called me up and asked me to be in the movie, which does not happen. It never happens, especially to me.
Mel Brooks just called you up at home.
Off. Yeah. Well, yeah, at home. Yeah, I was. I think so. Something like that. But I had done a movie for him before. Robin Hood, Wearing Tights and Loving It. What was the name of that? Robin Hood, Men in Tights. That's right.
You don't even remember. It was so much fun.
I was Maid Mary, and I wore a chastity belt. I still am chafing, so that's how I know.
Let's hear all about it. Okay.
Well, oh, no.
So anyway, you were in this previous movie of Mel Brooks's. Right. Mel Brooks calls you up and says, I want you in this movie.
And I was thrilled, and I was to play a virgin again, which is interesting because he administers the Maidenhead test. It's just a written test, so. And I passed. I was still a virgin.
Very nice.
You seem to believe me.
Yeah, it's terrific.
Thank you.
So what do you have to do for this part? I mean, when you auditioned, when you got the first part, the Robin Hood part, was there anything you had to do to really win over Mel Brooks?
Oh, they wanted blonde, 20, British, and buxom. And I could fake 3 of those things, actually. So I did a British accent, and I bought a really big bra and stuffed things in it. Things
well, I mean, how big were you? Yeah, you like shoved the radio in there.
Yeah,
I mean,
tofu, anything I could find around the house.
To make your chest huge.
Gigantic.
Okay.
And it seemed to do the trick. I think that's why I got the part. I don't know.
All right.
And then I do that again in this movie.
All right. So anyone watching the movie thinks you've just got a giant pair.
A rat.
A rat, as the kids like to say. All right. Well, that's good. I hate to disillusion anyone. You've been in a lot of movies, though. You've had a lot of experience. You've been in, well, I mentioned them at the beginning. The one thing I don't know is Splash 2. I didn't know there was a sequel to Splash.
Yeah, see, nobody does. It was on, that's okay.
I was in Splash 2.
I didn't even know it. It was a Disney TV movie, and I played Madison the Mermaid. Now that she's a suburban housewife, I don't know. They had to make a new tail for me because I couldn't fit into Daryl Hannah's tail.
Really? They were
I just left the space there for a joke, but no, I couldn't.
So they were just going to give you the leftover. That's okay.
They were going to give me, yeah. They made a new tail for me. It looked like lox. It's a big orange tail, capers, cream cheese.
Okay.
I actually did swim in a tank with a shark, which was fascinating. A 6-foot tiger shark down at Epcot Center.
Wait, why'd you get into a tank with a shark? I would not do that.
I'm a desperate actress, and I didn't have a padded bra, and I thought I got to do something to get this. Yes.
Okay. All right, so you did this part, and how did it go? I mean, did you...
Oh, it went, everybody saw it, right? I mean, Splash, too.
The crowd went crazy when I mentioned
yes, I know,
the sequel to Splash. Well, you've been actually doing this for quite a long time, right? You've been in the business for...
About 10 years.
Well, you got started very young. We actually found out that you were the Easy Bake Oven Girl. When you got started. We actually... Yeah, we have the box right here. This is you as a child. Look at that. Isn't that incredible? Look at that. Isn't that amazing? This is how long this woman's been in the business. This is back when you could sell ovens to children. I mean, this is really...
They have it now. They have a microwave version. I don't know. Cook with 2,
These things are really dangerous. But anyway, what was the...
nice for Kenner.
Yeah. I don't care.
Oh, they're fine. They're not dangerous at all.
Yeah, give a child a working oven. Yeah.
No, it's parental supervision.
For 3 and younger. All right. Well, anyway... Hey, come on, what happened? It's just an oven. I don't understand how the kid got hurt.
Well, cats roast more slowly. They base in their own juices. It's not like a microwave where it's just over. Kids are so automatic these days.
Right, it's good to cook a cat slowly.
Right.
All right, and we're going to get letters for that. We're going to get so many letters for that. You're not from a showbiz family, really, are you? So how did you...
No, I'm from a family probably much like yours, Irish, half Irish. Catholic, huge, right?
Yes, that's
Is that
right.
what I heard about you?
That's right. There are 40 kids in
You're
my
the
family.
baby? Yeah. There are 50 in mine.
Really? Well, you
no,
win.
actually 5.
Okay.
There were 4 right in a row, all 2 years apart. And
Wait a minute. 2 years apart is not right in a row. In my family, my brother Nia was born in like 1961, Luke in 62, me in 63, Kate in 64. It's disgusting. I'm sorry.
You're a much better Catholic family than we were. And then 12 years later, I was born.
2 years apart when you're Catholic is like, what happened in there?
Yeah.
You're in the kid all that time.
Fighting? I know, it's true, it's true.
You guys must not have been getting along.
I know. It's
We'll get letters for this, too. All right, I've offended
everyone.
I'm trying to just offend as many people.
Catholics,
yeah,
everyone.
In a short period of time.
Good.
Were people in your family okay with you posing as a child?
My sister's the one who got me the Easy Bake gig. I don't know if it's called that. But she was a model, and she was 14 years older than I was. Hello. And she gave my picture to this photographer that was doing the shoot for Kenner, who we've also offended. You forgot to mention that. And called me in, and I did it. Of course, she went to pick me up at school, at Catholic school. The nuns just love that. When your sister in the miniskirt in 1969 comes and picks you up at school, they don't take her away. They're circus people. No, don't want you to go into show business.
Wait, the nuns did not want you to go into show business?
They were it was kind of a tug of war. I don't know physically, and they thought I was just my career was going to take off from there. Of course, it didn't.
Well, wait, what problems do the nuns have with you just posing next to an Easy Bake Oven? What did they think?
Sinners that were all, I don't know.
What? Really?
It's an unnatural thing. You should, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
All right, well, stupid question then. All right, well, we blame only myself. Wings going well? You enjoying it? You joined this show, by the way. It was 6 years into it when you joined.
Yes, it was kind of like my family. It was all established, and they were doing fine. No, we're doing fine without you. No, Mom, don't have another baby. That's okay. And then I just popped up like I did on Wings. Hi, I'm new. And I was scared to death. Like that first day of school feeling where you have nightmares. Do you ever have that?
I used to have those nightmares that I was nude and was late for a test.
Absolutely.
But I was nude and late for a test, and that's why I had that dream over and over and over again.
So it was kind of more of a flashback.
Yeah, it was a flashback more than a dream.
I used to have that dream that I had on just the little plaid skirt and nothing else, and I didn't know which part to cover.
I had the dream with the plaid skirt too, right?
Now you will. But actually I had a dream that I couldn't read the script on the first day, and that suffixes and prefixes were flying off with wings and... Oh, wings! Oh, I never thought of that. Can I lay on the couch and be analyzed now?
Yeah, we just saved you so much money in therapy.
You.
All right, well, Dracula Dead and Loving It, December 22nd, Wings, Thursdays at 8 on NBC.
No, Tuesdays at 8.
It says here Thursdays, and that's what I'm going to plug. Thursdays.
No, Tuesdays!
I'm sorry, it says on the card Thursdays.
Warren Littlefield's going to have your head for that.
Oh, I'm so scared. Oh, my God, Tuesday! It's on Tuesday! Hi there, Warren.
Mr. Littlefield.
We'll be right back. Stick around.
Tonight on Friday night, exclusive live performances by Jethro Tull and Van Halen, plus Rita's reviews, stand-up comedy, and chart-topping music tonight after Conan.
Afraid being a designated driver will spoil your evening? It's a lot more fun than ending up in the emergency room.
I'm Connecticut News 30 meteorologist Bob Maxon. Connecticut News 30 and the American Lung Association want you to breathe easier this season. Get your flu shot. Attending a flu clinic like this one at the Civic Center Mall in downtown Hartford is an easy way to prevent lung disease. Call the American Lung Association at 1-800-FLU-4584 for information on a clinic near you. The American Lung Association is fighting lung disease for people of all ages, because when you can't breathe, nothing else matters.
These days, you're almost afraid to buy anything. I mean, how do you know you're getting the lowest price? Well, Leachmere guarantees the best price. They have for years. If I find something for less, I'll get the difference back plus 10%. Even if I never use it, I'm glad it's there.
Leachmere, the super home store with more. Right now, get a great deal on a Philips 13-inch color TV with 21-button remote, 181-channel capacity, plus sleep timer, all for just $142.94 after rebate. So hurry. Leachmere, the super home store with more.
Bag. It's so hard to close. No, Morgan. Stay. No, Morgan. No. Stay. Oh.
There's the hard way, or the hefty way. Hefty Cinch Sack bags. They take just one step, one hand to close and lift. The bag won't leak and the string won't break. Hefty bags. You choose the hard way or the hefty way.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is our show for the evening. Do want to thank my guest, Amy Yazbek. Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Get me an Easy Bake gig, please.
I will. I'll get you a gig.
My thanks to the very funny Caroline Ray for coming back. That was very good. Thank you. My eternal thanks to Michael Moore for being with us tonight. He's doing good work. Of course, Andy Richter, the Max Weinberg 7. Stay tuned for Friday night, everybody. We'll see you Monday. Bye-bye.
Police was up on the diner in my...
Game that'll save you money. $100 in savings on everything from TVs to camcorders, audio systems to personal computers, and much more.
$200 Whiz Buck.
Look in your local papers for Whiz Bucks. Cut them out and cash them in. Nobody beats the Whiz.
How do you suggest we handle this claim?
It's a large claim, a serious auto accident. We could try to deny it or delay, see if they'll crack.
Who's the lawyer representing the victim?
Salamone.
Salamone. Let's settle this one.
The insurance companies know the name Salamone. If you've been injured in an auto accident, tell them you mean business. Tell them you hired attorney Marquis Salamone. Your claim is too important not to call right now.
She tried to hire a hitman to bump off her husband. Wait till you see what her hubby did. Princess Di's amorous letters in print and a little girl's plea to a president. The new A Current Affair starts right now.
My first daddy died in the Troubles. It was the saddest day of my life.
She touched the heart of a president and sent a message of peace to millions. A 9-year-old child finding a way with words to end a dreadful war.
Just thinking, just keep calm, Catherine, keep calm.
Today, meet Catherine the Great.
He said, well, I can put a bullet in his head.
A mother of 4, plotting with a hitman to kill her husband. But now she's out of jail, and he has done the unthinkable.
Are you afraid of her?
No. Also today, she called him Winky, and he called her Dibs. But now their secret's out. Royal words of passion published for all the world to see. Jim and Tammy, you're not gonna believe it. And we bring you Hollywood's most famous nobodies.
People say you're a legend in Hollywood. Well, I don't have a paycheck of a legend. You know, I have a paycheck of a pauper.
Sleeping with the Enemy. Hello, I'm John Scott. That story in a moment. We'll also bring you the love letters of a passionate Princess Diana and introduce you to that beautiful little Irish girl whose plea for peace so touched President Clinton. But first, have you ever gotten mad and broken off a relationship only to wind up taking the other person back? It happens. But when you hear the story of this couple's fractured marriage, ask whether you could do what he did. A Current Affairs' Louis Aguirre has their strange saga.
After, 4.5 months in jail, I never thought the day would come when I would walk out and have him waiting for me. It's incredible.
Incredible because if things had gone according to plan, Primula Judge's husband would be dead. But Glenn was very much alive the night he picked up his wife from jail. A wife he was taking back with open arms. A wife who tried to have him killed. And it wasn't the first time.
Sounds crazy, I'm sure, but I was not ever really concerned.
Primula and Glenn had been married for 8 years and had 4 kids in Sarasota, Florida. But something happened in May of 1995. Primula snapped and hatched a plot to have her husband killed.
Police say the plot begins to unravel at this Sarasota gas station mini-mart where Primula Judge worked as a clerk. It was here where police say she turned to one of her regular customers for help, a man she thought could put her in touch with someone who would murder for money.
Did you ask him if he knew someone that would kill your husband?
Yes. He said, well, I can put a bullet in his head.
Behind her back, her so-called friend spilled the beans to the Sarasota County Sheriff's Office. A wired undercover officer then posed as a hitman and met Primula at the gas station.
Still wanted to look like a suicide?
Yeah, we got her.
Now, how are you going to be when the cops are talking around?
The crazy widow.
The alleged hit would cost Primula $250 plus $50 for a gun. The phony hitman would come back the next day to collect.
Still want it done?
Yeah.
Okay. I need $50 to get the gun.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Sure. I just, I haven't been able to connect with the person I need to get the money from.
I was thinking this weekend, though. Does that sound okay?
Hopefully I can, do it tomorrow.
But the very next day, police arrested the would-be widow at home. Not only did Primula confess to the murder-for-hire plot, incredibly, she also told cops that she had previously tried to poison her husband at least 3 different times.
We know at least on one occasion where she had used orange juice, some type of a muscle relaxant. Pills, quite a number of them were put in the orange juice, and it was so bitter that he couldn't drink it.
Why did you do it?
I'm not sure. I had gotten myself into a situation that I didn't know how to get out of.
In this sworn statement of police, Primula admits she'd been lying to her husband for years about their financial situation. Behind his back, she'd been bouncing checks, was late on car payments, and they were being sued for $25,000 because of a car accident they had after she'd let their insurance lapse. When her husband found out about the suit and confronted her, Primula began to panic.
Probably the biggest fear is that I would lose him and the girls. He would either take them and go or kick me out and tell me to go.
Primula said she considered divorce, but by then the wheels were already in motion for the hit on her husband. Still, she claimed she had second thoughts and tried to call it off.
In my mind, I just knew if I never paid him, he'd go away and leave me alone eventually. And
But you told him to come back the next day and that you would have the money for him.
right, but I had no intention of paying him.
He asks you if you're sure this is what you want to do, and you say yes. He asks you, when do you want this done? You say, yesterday. Does that sound to you like someone who wasn't really sure as to what you wanted?
No, I guess it doesn't.
Primula spent 4 months in jail and pled no contest to a solicitation for murder charge. She was sentenced to 2 years house arrest and 10 years probation. She says her life seemed over. Then, unbelievably, even before she got out of jail, Glenn forgave her and took her back.
Some people would say, you're crazy.